I'm Joanna Penn from Mystery Thriller TV, and today I'm reviewing The Shadow Project by Scott Mariani, which I bought, which is quite unusual. I actually bought this in a second-hand shop here in London, and I really loved it, and in fact then went on to buy several on the Kindle. So the first one, it doesn't really matter if you read them out of sequence, they're excellent. So the Ben Hope series. So Ben is an ex-SAS security consultant who gets involved in various adventures. He is a kind of Jack Reacher character, but there's more about his emotional side, which you don't really get in the Lee Child books. And also we learn about the various friends that he has. There's Jeff Decker, who helps Ben in his running Laval, which is a tactical training unit they have in France. And we also have Brooke Marcel, who is, I guess, his on-off love interest that we see across multiple books. And if you like James Rollins Sigma Force type books, you will enjoy the Ben Hope. And of course, what interests me as well is that Ben actually either wants to go back and finish or started a theology degree at Oxford, which I actually did myself. So that was always quite exciting to me to find that. So he's a sort of ex-SAS tough guy, but with academic sort of side to him and a serious side. So The Shadow Project opens with a couple of murders, like all good thrillers, and then also the kidnap of a son, a professor's son. And for the sake of his son, Dr. Adam O'Connor has to go and help these bad guys with a scientific project. And we find out that that is actually this thing called Die Glocke, or the bell, which was a secret Nazi project. Turns out to be sort of anti-gravity, which could be used for free energy for everybody, or could be a devastatingly large bomb. So basically we have on one side the bad guys who are trying to finish this technology, and Adam O'Connor is a specialist in this area from this scientist called Kamler. And Kamler was actually the engineer for the Final Solution camps. So we've got that sort of Nazi bad guy side going on. Meanwhile, Ben, we see Ben Hope at his training camp, and he actually ends up breaking the arm of a guy who comes to train there, who's just being an idiot. Ben normally does hold back his violence. He he normally only uses it when necessary, but he goes a little bit too far and ends up having to take the place of this guy to defend a Swiss billionaire, Maximilian Steiner. While defending Steiner, Ben catches sight of someone who he thinks is his sister, and his sister was taken as a child from Morocco in this sort of bad history that Ben has in his family. And then he begins his own search for his sister, who turns out to be a scientist involved in this whole Kamler project. So Ben is, shocked to find she's still alive, but ends up working with her. So on one hand, and then basically he gets involved and then goes to try and find Adam O'Connor, rescue him and his son. So we have, the neo-Nazi bad guys. We've got Ben running around. We've got a high body count. So combining action, adventure, and science, packed with fight scenes. I really enjoyed this book. It's got all the elements of a good thriller. The series is a good one. As I said, you can start with any of them. And I really recommend it. So this is Scott Mariani, The Shadow Project, and thank you. I'm Joanna Penn from Mystery Thriller TV.